And now let's actually get to the big changes for track submits.
You don't have to stay.
And hello guys, welcome to the studio. Another day. Yes, it's Sunday. I know I shouldn't be here. I just should take the day off. But don't worry, I'm just here like for 2 hours to take care of a couple of important things. And I will 100% enjoy the rest of the day outside, walk through the city. And my cousin from Miami is coming over to have lots of beer with me. So I'm really looking forward to that. And before I get totally wasted, let's do a quick episode of track submits. It's been a while. Yeah, welcome to Track Submits, the little segment within my daily vlog where I share everything about being a DJ and producer. Now giving you feedback for your tracks. If you want to submit your tracks, there's a link in the description. The first one, just send in your song. I will listen to it, give you feedback here in this little like track submit segment. There are huge changes about to happen to track submits. As you know, the last time I already like picked your songs apart, EQ'd them, but I want to go one step further, but more on that at the end of the video. Now let's get to the very first track by Yezolo. You know it's a free download, so let's give it a listen. So yeah, kind of a modern EDM dance kind of song. I actually really like the bass because it's like pitching a little and bending here and there, which makes it way more interesting than having your standard bass. The drums are also fine. All of the elements are in there that need to be in there to make it a song. I'm missing a little the main element. I mean, yes, there are like small vocal bits here and there that kind of take that role, but I'm missing that big one thing, the main synthesizer, the main vocal to actually make it like a full song. At the moment it sounds more like an instrumental. Mixing wise, everything fine. There's of course room for improvement. I think the samples that were chosen are good. That's usually like the #1 mistake that young new producers do. They just choose the wrong samples and try to shape them into something that works. Here the samples are alright, the sound design as well. I think it's about going deeper into the mixing stage, like really EQing, compression, getting the level right between all of these kind of elements, and this way just make it sound more punchy and give it a little more pressure and kind of tightness. Arrangement is really good. I absolutely love the little break right before the drop. It's like really creating tension, and I love these moments in a full club. Everyone is cheering and then like you can really actually hear the crowd. And then it's like dropping again. I think the drop could hit a little harder. I think if the mixing is all fixed, this should be the case. And I would actually have more elements in that last drop. Maybe already the off hi-hat, a shaker, like things that make it seem faster, like things that are playing 8th and 16th notes, just to have like a more energetic drop down. So far so good. Let's get to the next one by Outshades called Lonely Tonight. It's the final track, version 2. It's so funny, but we all know this kind of naming process of our different kind of versions. I usually end up with like 20, 30 different versions before my songs are done. Really good. Also house song, very good mixing actually. I think it's already up there to be released. I like the main element, which is pitch vocals. Yes, it's a little overused at the moment, but it's working. I mean, it's a simple melody. You got 2 different vocal samples plus an actual vocal singing something. So I think this works as a main element. That would be something that the first song could actually kind of put on top of his song and make it work and sound like a complete track and not an instrumental. Arrangement is really good. The sounds are good. It sounds like house music and not like some cheap preset synthesizer kind of sounds. So I really like it. I think so far, yeah, definitely the best. It also has a little bit of tropical later on in the song, so pitched vocals, tropical. I mean, yeah, both of these are a little outdated at the moment. Not a lot of people do it anymore because it was so overused, but a solid production. I would maybe just now focus on finding your own style and develop that over the next half year, and then try to approach labels and get your songs out there. This one is by Juice House Music Co. called Move. Love it. Vocal is good, arrangement is good, mixing is alright. I mean, there's still a little room for improvement, but definitely up there and ready for release. I think it's already also scheduled for release. Yeah, 12th of April. So good luck with your release. I like it. I think the mixing could be a little bit more open. It sounds like a little bit like, it's hard to describe, but like the elements too close to each other. So finer EQing could definitely help. And also doing a little more like spreading certain elements, making them really wide, panning them left and right, just to kind of open the mix a little. And I have the feeling whoever mastered it could have like done a little more to it, maybe a little bit more loudness to just be able to compete with everyone else. And also the stereo image is partially also part of the mastering engineer. You can do quite a lot of the stereo image in mastering just to open up the mix, make it sound yeah, open and kind of fluffy and not that dense and crowded kind of. But good song. I like it. 3 really good songs today actually. I absolutely love the drums. It has like this funky, fresh 80s vibe to it. And then the very modern sounding bass and synth sounds plus the vocal. Good, really good stuff. And now let's actually get to the big changes for track submits. I want from now on actually to not only just give feedback, but also show right away what I would do to improve it. So in Logic, drag your song in there and improve it. I did it already the last time with like the MP3 file that I downloaded from SoundCloud, but there's not much I can do. Back then in that episode I was saying always, I would love to do this and that, but I can't because it's one file. So from now on you have the chance. There is like the form that you fill out with your song. There's one extra column for including a download link, preferably WeTransfer. Just upload your songs in separate tracks. It doesn't have to be the full length of the song. I think like the break and the drop is enough. Just bounce it out every single track. Try to name it so that I'm not too confused. And I will do the next episode mixing your track submits. I think this way you can learn more, see more, and it's more helpful than just giving feedback, actually showing how to get there. And how with a little bit of work, like just maybe 20 minutes, you can like improve a song by 10-20%, maybe even just by maybe exchanging samples or by just using the right amount of EQing and compression here and there, the right reverbs. So yeah, just bounce out your tracks as 24 or 16-bit wave and leave out all of the effects like reverb, compression, and EQing. I will take care of that. If it's a creative effect, for example, like a delay or a distortion, that makes that sound, leave it on there, and I will mix your tracks probably next week, the first episode. Don't forget the first link in the description to apply. We will go through all of the submissions and pick the ones that are the most suitable to do the next episode. So thanks a lot for watching. We'll see us tomorrow back again here in the studio making music, hopefully, and not just business stuff. And for me, it's now time to get wasted with my cousin. Wish me a whole lot of luck. This will be a tough one.
Picking up the pieces, shut it on the ground. Don't know which way we're heading. Don't wanna be miles apart. Walk the mile, we walk alone.